This homestead in Muskogee was built back in 1898, and today, more than 100 years later, you can almost feel yourself step back in time. The original old gramophone still plays. The furnishings and personal items of those who lived here still remain. The house was built by Judge John Robert Thomas, who was appointed to the federal bench in Indian Territory by his friend, President William McKinley. In one of the main rooms of the house, Judge Thomas's collection of canes remains. He was injured fighting in the Civil War. Legend has it his cane might have led to his untimely death when he was visiting the prison in McAllister and a prisoner uprising broke out.
It's thought that possibly they may have thought he had a weapon on him, and when he was reaching for his cane, he was just trying to get up, but they shot him in cold blood, and he died right there.
Roger Bell is a local historian who explains that Judge Thomas's body laid in state in the front room and that his funeral was actually held in this house. Could it be that his spirit is still around?
It is said, though, that late at night or different times you can hear the tap of a cane across the room slowly, and you will hear it from time to time. People will just happen to say they hear it at different odd times or hear a sound similar to that.
His daughter Carolyn and her husband Grant Foreman were married in the parlor in 1905. Then they lived in this house as they devoted their lives to books, historical research, and writing. Between them, they published 27 books.
I know that Carolyn was a really private person, and she probably is not really happy that people are walking through her house. I wouldn't be.
Sue Tolbert checks on the house every week.
Every time I come over, which is frequent, there's a drawer open or something's out of place. Something's not where it was originally. And sometimes I come in the front outer door and the inner door is standing open. And I know I closed it, and I know I made sure it was latched tight.
When you see these occurrences, do they frighten you?
Sometimes they do, if it's late in the evening and I'm here by myself.
A caretaker who worked for Carolyn and died in 1990 swore he would catch glimpses of her at the windows of the house. Real or imagined? Makes you wonder now, doesn't it? In Muskogee, I'm Liz Exon for ONR.